Hey gaming people, welcome to the stream. I know this is not a retro DOS game, but on light of completing the Eye of the Beholder trilogy, naturally there's that desire to play more stepper, grid-based RPGs, so... and I had previously streamed this for a little bit on a Monday night, and then I've been playing it offline, off-stream rather, here and there, but it's been sporadic, and I really need to just dive into it because I want to finish this prior to the release of the prequel. I probably just need to get good, but I found that the combat was starting to... Maybe it was the build I had, but I was getting pretty messed up. There's a lot of damage over time, like dot attacks, in terms of acid and electricity, and they were playing havoc with me. But I'm sort of taking some of the knowledge I've gotten from Eye of the Beholders, because I played through the first two again off-stream and just obliterated them. I took the knowledge that I had, I did a little forum scouring, and then build a much more competitive party. And I think I'm going to try and translate some of what I've learnt there into this, but I'm also just going to dial this difficulty down. I'm going to get some flack for it, but dial it right down to casual. Because the story in this is really, really good, and I just want to sort of play through the game once at least and just absorb the story, and, you know, have fun with the puzzles, and not get frustrated with, you know, burning through healing kits. And I guess that's one problem, where the party-based game, you're going to have a cleric, you know, or a healer, and you're going to camp, you're going to rest, you're going to heal. There's no option for that in Vaporum. You get repair kits, but that's it, and they're finite. So there's no just camp, rest, camp, rest, camp, rest. You can't just sort of grind your way through the level, regardless of difficulty. You've got that very finite. And I know there's some skills you can unlock later that help heal you, but yeah, there's no just cleric solution. So that makes it a little bit more tricky too. Casual, elite, classical. Yep.
Salty stench of sea and chilling gale at my back awakened me from a disturbed dream. Dream filled with familiar voices and fear for my life. The bitter sense of betrayal stemming from the dream was interrupted by a sudden sound. In the distance, a monumental metallic monster, as if grown into the rocks, loomed over the sky. Despite the fear this colossus exuded, I was attracted to it somehow. With nothing to lose, I went after the light. Thorough examination brought nothing. No mechanism to open the door, and no way to get inside. I resigned and sat down to plunge into my thoughts. Then I realized I had no memory of anything before I found myself on the rock. But I felt a strong connection to the giant in front of me. And at that exact moment, a sound echoed through the air, invading my body as if identifying me. I braced myself and entered.
Alrighty. I like the shadow. It's a nice touch. This is like the first and last time I think you see it.
I'm inside now, but I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Seen that before. Yeah, so there's 4 rigs or classes, so to speak. So heavy, combat, assault, Thorma. And previously I was playing heavy and using a shield and one-handed and really trying to tank it, and yet I was still finding that I was losing quite a bit of health and taking quite a bit of dots. So one thing I've learned from the other Beholder games, if you watch my streaming playthrough, you'll notice that the fighters I have, you know, the same sort of thing. They're tanked up this sword and board, and it's really slow and not particularly effective. And one thing that works really well is having the two fighters both dual wielding, and that dual wielding just makes a huge difference in terms of clearing trash real quick, and then just lots of stepping. So one thing I did read on the forums here, someone played through this with a heavy build and used dual wielding, which is not something I would have thought of originally. Normally you think tank, you're gonna go full tank, but in this instance it was heavy and then dual wielding, so they were able to sort of face tank a little bit with the health, but then they were just dumping out the damage. So I think that's what we're going to try. I think it could be interesting. And now we have light.
This feels familiar. I don't know why, but it feels like it's a part of me. Wonder if the door lets me through now. This will come in handy. And there's writing on it. Happy anniversary, Gordon. Who's Gordon?
Warning, Kinley. Here's something to get into the new crates with. Need them babies open by the evening. Don't do anything stupid with it, though. Mini Bench Chief Talia. Satisfying those OCD tendencies. Gonna get those secrets here. So there's a repair kit. So they're finite, and as far as I know so far, they're the only way to sort of be yourself. A secluded nook. Looked like a perfect place to hide my dirty mags. Nothing beats Fancy Nancy, you know, but some jackass stole them. Hope they don't know where they were. I hope they don't know they were mine. Adam Cray, Talia. These guys move a lot slower in casual than they do on easy. Even on easy they move a lot quicker than that. Casual is very casual. I'm not complaining. Feels more like Eye of the Beholder.
Well, that was unpleasant.
See the dots? The game, this game loves dots. It's just constant dots. Spamming those buttons. Yeah, and then it just dot. You can dodge, but the chance that the time to move out of the way is pretty small.
The spider dropped something. Might be useful. This thing from the spider fits into my rig. Let's see how they like being shocked.
Level up. So now we got the ability to... So yeah, previously I had done blunt weapons, I had done armorer, and blocking, with an idea to also move into elemental conductor. Just try and alleviate some of that. Because aside from doing more elemental damage, it also increases your resistances, so the idea was just to help alleviate those dots. So I think what we're going to do is armorer and dual wielding. So at 1 dot you reduce 7% precision penalty compensation, 14, 1, 8, D5. You also get striking enemies while dual wielding has a chance of granting melee speed and firing speed. Trigger chance, second duration, melee speed, firing speed, and then at top tier I'm assuming you choose. I've never top tiered a skill. I'm assuming you don't get both. So you're either going to pick melee weapons. Oh, pardon me. A 5% of melee weapon damage dealt gained as integrity. That's interesting. So it's basically life leech. 100% ranged weapon modifier, or allows to wear two-handed weapons in each hand. Two-handed weapons in each hand, but the two-handed weapons deal less damage. This is cumulative with the base dual wielding damage penalty. Right. Great. Lovely. To do an Eye of the Beholder, just pick up everything on the level and not leave any lying anywhere.
Oh, now this is bad.
And then put it all in one location. So what I'm saying is, like, you go through the whole level, you strip it bare, take every single item, and then you might just dump it all in one chest near the end of the level or the start of the level, somewhere easy to find. So that way if you miss something, you can come back and get it later. Look.
The last thing I killed, it really didn't seem that human. There was flesh, yeah, but there was steel and whatever that blue stuff was. This place just feels so familiar, but none of the vermin and scrappy tin men do.
It drives me crazy, in a good way. I'm coming up with ideas on how to use it every day, and the substance never ceases to amaze me on how flexible it is. We already have a working fuel prototype, which outdoes even the most modern diesel solutions. At this early stage, is there any limit on what we can do with this? Marcus has taken notice of my constant overtime. I admit, he's right, I should spend more time with him. And being pregnant, I should definitely take more time to rest. But I just can't help myself. I'm thinking about the research all day long.
Oh no.
Bastard.
Aha, get poisoned. Damn it. Poisoned again. Multiples. Nope. Correct. That's how you do that. Double XP and a basic drainer.
Wait a minute. I know this place.
This is where we start getting a bit spoilery. There's my book.
This is my first recording on a phono diary, and it's just about the best occasion, too. I'm a father. I've never felt this happy before. My beloved Laura has given birth to Sophie, our little daughter. I feel a massive shift inside me, like my life will now gain a whole new dimension. This new responsibility
And cover up the text at the bottom.
All the Fumatons and the whole of Ark's Vaporum. And yet, bringing up a child still feels like a much more difficult task.
Nuke the text.
I'm remembering something. The Ark's Vaporum, the citadel of steam. And it's slowly coming back to me. I lived here, I worked here. My God, I had a family here. My wife, Laura. My daughter, Sophie. I have to find them.
Down, 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 down. Okay, no. Alright, so... I think I moved it over too soon. Tricky one. Right, that's that one done. Okay, so then... Aha! And this will be our Fumium key. Yep, got it. Oh shit. That's pretty serious, man. Yeah, that's damn serious. I'm not sure I like that, dude. Alright, so then...
I need to put some raw material onto the platform. There's
Done.
gotta be something around here
All
somewhere.
that. Come down. Crunch.
There we go. Now there are two of them.
Alright. Excellent. And then... we're gonna go over there. Progress. No, I did the wrong way. Why would you do that?
What the?
Bad. What if I just wail on you? 'Cause you seem to be the problem here. Come. I didn't ask for this. worried that this is our daughter. It's in the notes I read. It said that our daughter was sort of being kept in this giant mech. I haven't saved because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to go back. No, it's just a magnet golem.
These golems were supposedly only designed for heavy lifting jobs around the tower. Somebody's obviously repurposed this one for war. I always wondered what would happen if these giants went rogue. Didn't think I'd find out the hard way.
That's fine. Oh, that looks good.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
How do you like my little minions? They serve me well. And you will too very soon.
Laura? I recognize your voice, but how can I hear you? How are you doing this? What have you become?
You're so pathetic!
Alright, sounds like my wife. No, it's not. That's cruel. My wife's amazing. I feel like there's probably a button here behind all of this shit, right? That's some freaky noises coming from the pit. It's definitely coming from the pit. I didn't die.
Sophie, wait, it's me.
Alright, so I'm going to try this one, because this one was sort of hidden on the top level, and I suspect it's where we're going to get the gold key, and then we're going to get Teddy Bear. It's just a complete hunch. So this code was picked up on the top level of the game, or the second level, way early in the game. And there you go. Oh, super secret found. Find the super secret room. Okay, is there a... This concerns me. Because you can push and pull something a million different ways, but I can't rotate. Ah, there it is. El Sai. Right on the edge. Right, now we have a full column battery.
Let's see whose side you're on, big boy.
Oh, he died. I'll save the game.
I'm sick and tired of these games. Someone's going to pay.
Right, so the next idea I had was to throw something. I can't imagine that it's a soft lock. I think we're sort of at a point in gaming where we're past that now. We don't do those sorts of things anymore, but at the same time, it's 4 rooms that all look identical. 4 teleporters. And no obvious form of escape. No clue either. A clue would have been nice. Like, it could be something like, you have to remove all your armor and weapons. But there's no indication of that. There's no clue. There's no writing on the wall that says, you know, you only go naked or something like that. There's just nothing. There's 4 teleporters, and that's it. Okay, so I do go in, is what you're telling me. So, from the default position, so when I have the 4 teleporters, you're telling me?
Sick and tired of these games.
So from this
Someone's
position,
going to pay.
from this position, forward then right. Yep. Yep, okay, forward then right. Done. How would you know that though? Forward then left. Right. Yep, got it. Forward then right. Yep. Back and then left. How would you ever figure that out short of 20 hours more of pulling your hair out? Like, where's the note? Did I miss something in the notes that would sort of give you a hint as to, you know, forward, right, for that's if that is just a blind puzzle and you're supposed to figure that out, then I'm really disappointed. Reunion. Pretty confident this is the final level.
Laura, is it you?
What a reunion, huh? Pity it all ends here. I must admit, Marcus, your determination is commendable. Too bad it has only led to your doom. To me. Again.
What has become of you? You killed them all.
Ah, those useless worms? They misbehaved. So yes, I killed them. And I will kill you too.
She angry. So now I'm going to kill a bunch of ads to fill up this thing so that I can disable one of these barriers and then... Yeah, alright. Very exciting. I see what you're doing there. Easier just to do the small ones, I guess. Oh, the reload. Can't push me into her. Haha.
Fabricator's fully charged again.
Okay, so we take it.
Fabricator's fully charged again.
That little rig of yours won't help you. An absolute piece of junk is no match for my power.
No, she got 2 beams. Isn't that exciting? Oh, we're gonna get stuck. Oh well, you take a bit of damage. It's not even a big deal. I thought it was gonna be like instant kill. You pretty much just soak all of the damage that she does with the stupid beam. That's a nice beam you got. Yeah, nice.
Fabricator's fully charged again.
That was much quicker, rather than running around in circles like an idiot. On casual difficulty, mind you. It's probably a lot harder on the harder difficulties.
Fabricator's fully charged again. Where's Sophie?
I thought you were going to tell me. There's no way you could survive all of my tracks and minions without help. That little devil. She still loves you.
What did you do to her?
To her? Nothing. To you, I'll introduce you to the real potential of Thumium.
Okay. What if I just stand here and tank your face? What you gonna do about that? Yep.
so annoying, Marcus. Stop this pathetic display and die already.
Okie dokie, hon. What's for dinner? Sausages?
I should have made sure you drowned in the sea.
I gotta say,
You're proving to be a bigger problem.
anybody else is planning on doing a playthrough, the dual wielding with the lifesteal, so effective. And you could probably on harder difficulties augment that with other lifestealing, because there's lifestealing skills and shit. Yeah, a little bit.
Laura, give it up. Is there nothing human left in you?
Human? What does it mean, anyway?
Bash her in the face.
I'm fed up with this. I'm going to tear you apart now.
Okay, I'm gonna smack your butt. She's gonna tear me apart, guys. Are you ready for this? Score 1500 blade weapon hits on enemies.
I must say, I have underestimated.
That lifesteal, so powerful. Especially with really fast swinging weapons. Like dual wielding daggers in this with lifesteal.
What is happening? This is not possible. Marcus, no!
Yes, Laura, get wrecked. Bitch, I want a divorce. Noob. Beat the game on the lowest difficulty level. Yep, I'm a noob. I'm a noob.
I can't believe what I've just done. But finally it's over. Now I need to find Sophie. I found her very quickly. She was following the whole fight from hiding. As soon as Laura was dead and the battle ended, she ran into my arms. Not shaken or frightened, but confident and content with the result. Poor thing. So cold and pale. She must have been in shock. How will she ever forgive me for what I had to do? As we emerged from the tower, I couldn't hold on to it anymore. The feeling of guilt washed all over me. I'm sorry, Sophie. I had to do it. It wasn't her anymore.
That's all right. She had to go. She wasn't useful anymore. I am strong enough now.
What? I don't understand.
You never did.
Dun dun dun! Well, that is Vaporum made by Fatbot Games. Oh boy! Okay, so, puzzles were pretty good. Apart from that one at the end with the teleporters, that was just shit. We've got a prequel coming up, not a sequel. I would like to see more weapons and armor choices. There was some good stuff, but I would like to see more. I think you could do away with the the objective was to find out what was going on, which you do over the course of the game, and then to stop your wife. I think you could do away with the picking up of the skills. Like, it's a neat idea, but I think you could just as easily upgrade the suits. Don't know, because it's just the fact that they take inventory space. So if you want to do it that way, I'd like to have inventory, and then maybe like a toolbox. You know, maybe the suit can store all of the skills, but it can only use a certain amount at one time, because they're just holding, taking up inventory space. I'd like to see a greater variety of weapons and armor. Maybe even crafting, if they can stretch it. Maybe the potential for New Game Plus. Because this doesn't have New Game Plus. But apart from that, it was pretty good. The biggest thing I liked about this, considering it was a small team of 6 people, I think, at the time, or 4, was just the polish. The quality of the visuals, the voice acting, the sound, level design was really good, the story was really good. Yeah, no complaints there. Like, overall, apart from that one stupid teleporter puzzle at the end, that was a really good grid-based stepper RPG, and I really liked it. And I'm looking forward to... Hopefully they've learnt from this, and the next one's just going to be better again. Yeah, I picked this up, I think it was 50% off on sale, and if you're into grid-based RPGs, maybe wait for the next sale, or if you've cashed up right now, grab it. It was good. It was a lot of fun. And I'll probably play through it again. Now that I've played through it all, I'll probably play it through again on, let's say, normal difficulty, and try and find the rest of those secrets. But yeah, excellent story, very polished. Really impressed with the level of polish. Yeah, good game. Really enjoyed it. I'll probably do a written review to go with this as well, but yeah.